Hello everyone, it's Cube, and in this video I'm going to show you the setup that I use on the X-Man Tornado V3, which made this cube way better and just feel amazing. So let's get right onto it. Back when I first bought this cube, I thought it was really good, but I never just sat down for an entire hour and just set it up amazingly, and that's what I did just yesterday. And ever since, this has been my favorite cube in existence. This is I could do this all day. This is such a good cube. If you don't have some of the lubes I'm using, that's totally fine. You can just use any lube that you really have. I use this magnet adjustment tool that comes with the cube, my hands to adjust the spring tension and stuff, and I use Lunar from Speedcube Shop, which is very good, and also Martian from Speedcube Shop, and this random Chinese lube that I didn't even know existed that was in my drawer. Yeah, just kidding, I didn't actually use that, I just thought it'd be fun to put in the video. I just use Martian and Lunar, and if you don't have those, you can just use a faster one and a slightly gummier one, and the faster lube will substitute as the Lunar, and the slightly gummier one will substitute for Martian. So let's get started. The first step is to take apart and clean your cube unless you've cleaned it recently. Pretty much what you gotta do, I'm not gonna show you how to take it completely apart, but I'll just show you. You turn it 90 degrees and then kind of reach in there on, grab that edge piece, and it should just get out like that. If you wanna learn how to completely take apart the cube, I have a video on that. Wait, what's that? It's the Tornado V3, he's saying to leave a like on the video. Oh, and subscribe. Oh wow, I'd listen to him if I were you, he has good advice. So the next thing to do is to take off all the center caps so we can actually get in there and do the access distance and spring tension adjustments. So I'm just gonna go do that real quick. Why isn't this coming off? Why? Before we start actually adjusting, first we're going to grab some of the Martian, or if you don't have that, slightly gummier lube, and we're gonna put it in the core, okay? If I can get this camera to focus, there we go. So I'm kind of just going to stick it on the side down there, okay? And I'm just going to squeeze some of that Martian in there, which will give the core a little bit more of a gummy feeling, which is a little bit nicer, makes it a little bit smoother. So yeah, I'm just going to put 3 drops around there on each side or so. Actually, do 2 or 3. I'm doing 3, so yeah, kind of just, yeah, get some in there. Should be good. Okay, so once you have all the centers lubed, it's actually gonna be time to adjust the access distance and spring tension. And this is entirely on how you like your cube to feel. The access distance for the access distance for mine is set at 2, which is that number inside of the hole, and my spring tension, which is the number that's lined up in the groove in the plastic, is 1. So it's a fairly, I'm sorry, I can't speak it out. I was about to say fairly. It's a fairly loose settings that I have it on, but if you like to have tighter settings, you can do that. I'm sure you know, if you're watching this, how the lunchbox mechanism works. I'm not going to change it because I already have my settings, but you can do what you want. Okay, so now we're actually going to just put lube in the cube, and this is going to help it turn better. I'm going to use the Lunar, okay, so you're just going to open it up, and on one of the, so you see one of these corners, okay, just do one of any corner really, and put in 3 to 4 drops. I'm going to put in 3 drops. Okay, so you can put those 3 drops in. Like that. The Lunar's a little bit thick, so a little bit thick. Okay, so now you're gonna put it in the other corner, that is on the opposite side of the cube. Okay, you can put those 3 drops on the opposite side of the cube as where you put your last one. Okay, so there should be a total of about 6 drops. If you want to do more, you can do 4 drops on each side. I said 3, so then you got to break it in. You can just turn your cube to a couple of solves, and the lube should get nice and mixed in there. So yeah. So the next thing we're going to adjust is the magnet strength, and I actually have mine on moderate, which is the setting that the cube actually comes with, and which I think is a very good magnet setting. If you like it stronger, or if you like it lighter, then you can do stronger or lighter, but I have it on the moderate setting, which works perfect. I'm sure you know, but if you didn't, that's what the clear tool is for, adjusting the magnets. So there you go, you have a very nice setup Tornado V3. If you made it this far in the video, congratulations, you have a very good attention span. And I'm doing a Q&A soon, so if you have any questions you'd like me to answer, please post them down in the comments. But otherwise, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing, it will really help me out. Anyways, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.